Hello, it's Ryan from 2minutetennis.net, and in this video, I'm going to show you how you can practice serve and volley at home. This is such a great strategy to use both in singles and doubles, and with Wimbledon currently going on, I think it's really important that you learn exactly how to use this tactic. So the idea is really simple. The moment you serve, you're going to start going forward, but you want to understand the footwork pattern that you're going to use while going to the net. And the idea is 1, 2, 3 split step. You're going to take 3 steps and then split step long before you ever get to the service line. If you look at the pros, they don't get to the service line by the time the opponent hits the ball. The service line would be about here. Not even Roger Federer can get to the service line by the time the opponent makes contact with the return, which means you've got a split step before the service line. So if you're someone who jumps, then you're going to go in with the front foot and take 3 steps and then split step in those 2 circles that I have out there. So it's going to be a serve and you're going to jump in with your front foot. There's 1, 2, 3, and then split step. If you're someone who doesn't jump, then you're going to go in with your back foot. So you'll serve and go in 1, 2, 3, split step. The idea is that you want to be split stepping around the time your opponent makes contact with the ball. Now, if your opponent is very far back, let's say they're standing way behind the baseline, or you're someone who uses a kick serve and they're standing really far back to try to let that ball come back down, you might be able to get 4 steps and then split. But if you're hitting a really fast serve and your opponent is hugging the baseline, you might only get 2 steps, 1, 2, and then have to split. But the 1, 2, 3 split step idea is the average number of steps you're going to be able to take by the time your opponent strikes the ball. So let me practice a couple in real speed. 1, 2, 3, split, and then I can practice a volley. This time I'll practice a backhand volley. So this is me jumping, so I'm going to go in with my front foot. 1, 2, 3, split, and then a backhand volley. This is what it's going to look like if you're not someone who jumps. If you don't jump, you're going to take your back foot and bring it in. 1, 2, 3, split. If you're a coach, you can put markers down on a court while you're giving a lesson. Now, it's really important if you don't jump that you don't turn your body as you hit to bring this back foot in, but rather you keep your body very much sideways and do a crossover step with your back foot. Being able to put spin on the ball and speed comes from keeping your body sideways as you're serving. So if you're someone who doesn't jump, it's going to be vital that you keep your body sideways and do a crossover step with this foot to go in and then split. But just in your driveway, on a sidewalk, you could do this on a street. Put a baseline and then 1, 2, 3, and then 2 spots for the split step. If you can start to go to the net more often, which is one of the strategies that you see Roger Federer using, which allows him to beat the average player on the pro tour more easily than others, is because he goes to the net more than his opponent. So if you can go to the net more than your opponent and use the serve and volley tactic, there's no doubt you're going to gain confidence, win more matches, and play much better tennis. This is Ryan Reedy from 2minutetennis.net. You got this.